daha bildiğinde kartladı, kirladı. Kode yani çalışmadım diye sordu ne oldu? Nusama kan sabah daha başkinde nikeda nahne bu nda nahne kode çalışmadım diye tatasıkede çalışkede kode havadide çalışmadım diye Türkiye'nin hastaysanı kode şansay onda İstanbul'da çiğki kode Nakayet inacı değil böyle çıkarıyın değil orada. Sadece değil abaca bandı biçim. Ve fanane değil orada. Nikit saçken, nikit çekken. Tutu nade, ında kumada. Sayık nişa havat son rengi. Nikit salam so. Nakabana cing bat orada. Hadaş el, nikit nahas kaydı orada. Bitsi sadaş el, ınzakis. Adult fan nahas khaydoldesh kumada bishnade tehlidoldesh inda kumada zel idena shjol kumada çeke astwisani nakhaye tuldin khabahin dadoldesh adult awdeki fihana tehlidoldesh adult bishnasonane khaydoldesh inda kumada niketsake Zedaynes khaymode hashin so not otsna isha inda kumode as aat ya kumode bebe da hoti dini kumode na khaye ya bejebedin chilobin sakisli bahadin dadonde ado ye da ni to deshya tonas khango khonda shio amana hasam Devige steroda ehonjun naha khandiro desh. Ne seze hojon, ne kire hojon, ne ya hojon, ne ki hojon, ne ki nago hojon, ne ki zede hojon. Sahna gayr hojon do kide ne ane klon, ne jenane khato desh. Hojon hasli, hojon hasli, hojon hasli, hojon hasli.
Truck station stand by with a flag. First of all, I want to say a special thank you to my brother Rick for sharing those kind words and prayers in our sacred Dene language, brother. Thank you. You have blessed all of us here in attendance. And now at this time, we call this a flag song. It's equivalent to the national anthem. A long time ago, our nations composed these songs and have left us a legacy and a gift to sing them in the manner you're about to hear. It's to remind us who we are when we come together as a people, as a great nation that care and love and dedication for each other and for each other that are represented here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Ho-Chunk Station, brothers, whenever you're ready, please, flag song. Hello.
Hey! Station, War Scout, Leading Arrow, Bullhorn, Showtime, and Iron Bear. Send a representative down here to meet with Dallas. All right, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Joaquin. My friends, we're rounding up this beautiful grand entry. We call this a flag song, and we're going to be coming over to Leading Arrow. And it has much meaning also. We're going to ask our dancers to remain stationary, for we have much to celebrate today. From the past also, the battles that have been fought. We have been with this country from World War I to Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and unfortunately, a situation at the time. We have always been here. We represent all military branches, but most of all, our ancestors fought bravely. They knew the understanding of honor and bravery and defended a way of life. We still speak the language, the songs you're about to hear, the freedom of song and dance. We thank those warriors that are here with us. We will carry this great responsibility on behalf of our ancestors and many that have come and gone before us. Leading Arrow, brothers, whenever you're ready, victory song. Sing it loud, boys, and sing it proud. Make us dance. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at our staff carrier carrying that Sacred Eagle staff that was taken into battles on many forefronts from the horseback. This Eagle staff gave direction for the fire of the enemy with the retreat. You are looking at a dancer at this time representing the days of old. How about a round of applause for our dancers one more time? Head staff, let's give a big round of applause for Vincent Chicken Rain, Paul Band, Alberta. It's finished. All right. And now at this time, we're going to introduce our head dancers and our royalty. And I'm going to call upon Ho Chun Station for one start. And I'm going to ask our head woman and Miss Indian World, they're both representing that woodland style. They're rocking their traditional dresses. Introducing, wave to the crowd, head woman dancer, Rebecca Tookie Brady. One step forward, wave to the crowd, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Indian World, Dania Wawase. And now let's dance them in a woodland style. Ho Chun Station, one start. Head woman and Miss Indian World together. One start. Ho Chun style, one start.
start, scrub style, thank you. One star, here we go. Now let's get it on. All right, Tuki, Daniel. There it is. Round of applause for head woman dancer, Tuki Brady. Representing the Meskwaki and Sauk tribe. There it is. Thank you, Tuki. Thank you. Pino Gigi. Thank you, Ho Chunk Station, thank you. All right, now we're gonna come back on over here to Leading Arrow Riley. This might be your one and only chance in your life to get to sing for your dad. And it's gonna be you against your dad, the drum versus Poncho. And we're live on 101 countries worldwide. And we're gonna see it one start. They just made this song this morning, Poncho, so I don't know. One start, let's dance him in, headband dancer. Show him some love, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, world champion Poncho Brady. Yeah. And guess what? I just learned this morning. Poncho Brady just accepted the headman position for the Northern Cheyenne Chiefs powwow in Lane Deer, Montana, 4th of July weekend. Speva. Yep, they're back home. They're going to be headband, head lady all over now, all over in that country.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's very rare that we get to do some intertribals, all you beautiful people. Dancers remain on the floor. Ho Chunk Station, stand by. We're going to come to you for the first intertribal. Leading Arrow, back to you. These are our invite drums. We're going to go with 2 intertribals before we start our Tiny Tot boys and girls be standing by. We're going to open up the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. This might be your last shot to get down here and dance with these beautiful singers and all these dancers. So we want you to come down and let's fill up this beautiful arena with 2 intertribals. Rick, Randy, Cricket. All right, we're welcoming all you people. Come on down. Ho Chunk Station, brother, start us off. Leading Arrow, stand by. 2 intertribals, and then we're going to go right into our Tiny Tot boys and girls and showcase the most beautiful children on the face of this earth. But in the meantime, Ho Chunk Station, one for the nation, boys.
Send her from the heavens above. Oh, she fell from the sky that day, right Hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey, oh. I ask Creator, send me the one I'll love. Send him from the heavens above. Oh, he fell from the sky that day, right into my arms from the heavens above. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Let's hear it right there for that beautiful engagement. Congratulations to Ruben and sister and the future in-law of our family. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Dallas Waskerhat says, I love you, and we want to do it over and again in all the years to come. Sister, here we go.
Years ago, when Dallas had first proposed, he told me he did not have the approval of his father-in-law, he didn't have the right ring, and now he wanted to come correct with the approval and the most beautiful ring. Congratulations to both couples.
Wow, congratulations. The last dance has become the end. Turn, twist, do your best job dancing, but most of all, enjoy yourself. And you're going to see little brothers and sisters and cousins helping each other. This is what we're about, my friends. All right, Indian Hill, whenever you're ready, Tiny Tot boys and girls are in the house. Boogie, here we go. Indian Hill, whenever you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are our indigenous babies right here. The indigenous representation of our communities, the future leaders of our nations. Ladies and gentlemen, show them some love. We can't hear you, crowd. Show them some power. Arena director.
How about a round of applause one more time? Albuquerque Tiny Tot boys and girls. Arena directors, we need you on out here to help us out. We want the boys on one side and the girls on the other side. Parents help us out. Get them in a straight line. They're being gifted by the committee and also judged. So we need to get the judges. Boys on one side, help us out. Girls on the other side. We're being over flooded once again with all these judges and all the people that need to be here. Let me
that even though this is the last dance, the Gathering of Nations remains intact as a non-profit organization with all logos, titles, and headings copyrighted. Back to you guys.
All right. Now, that's the last interruption, all right? Let us slow it down here a bit. We're going to do the scoring cards up here, and then committee stand by as they're going to be gifting money. Right after they finish up, arena directors, when you finish up with your boys or girls, bring them up here in front. We'll start a line, and we have some money and educational supplies and materials for every one of these beautiful, gifted, and talented Tiny Tot boys and girls. We need to ask the Reader family stand by. Right after we finish up with our Tiny Tots, we'll be coming to the James Reader Honoring Memorial Special for all you Southern fancy dancers 65 plus this afternoon. Tonight, we'll do 50 flower and under. All right? 2 different age groups, 2 different categories, but all you Southern fancy 65 plus, stand by for the honor and memory of James Reader. We'll go to that special right after this. Also, the Southern singing judges are asking you to report over to, excuse me, Northern singing judges will be John over to Ironwood. Bart Pollocky, we need John up here, brother. Bart Pollocky. Boy, Jackson, I see a lot of smiles down there with that Junia, that Mazushka, the greenbacks, along with the gifts. Look at them, smiling, happy, and pretty. Bart Pollocky, were you with us, Bart? Bart Pollocky. Bartholomew. Bartholomew Pollocky. So if we flip-flop, it's because we made that commitment. We got it all down, so don't get too excited. Corey, what do we got? Tawny Starblanket, come on up and see Corey. Tawny Starblanket, come see Corey.
Hand jumpers, hand jump group, stand by. We'll announce the list as we go in between the groups as we always do. So stand by groups.
All right, where's that? First off, Kozad. This is now the hand drum will be sung in between these contest songs. Listen up, this is the order. Kozad, Southern Style, Ironwood, Iron Star, Battle Nation, Young Spirit, Ho-Chunk Station, War Scout, Leading Arrow, Bullhorn, Showtime, Iron Bears. That's the order. When we call you out, you need to be here, share the drums, all that good stuff, as we'll hear the hand drum songs in between dance categories. So Kozad, where you at, brothers? Kozad. Somebody go check Hog Creek. Hey. Kozad, Kozad, Kozad, Kozad. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat to listen to these hand drum songs, in between songs. How many push-ups, Dallas, are we going? Two of them, huh? Two of them. And back home, we don't say there was two of them, we say there were two of them. A little bit of a bilingual culture there. And then right after this, once again, we're coming back to 1680 Stand By. You'll be remembering that song for the Junior Boys Fancy Feather Northern. Are we ready down there? All right, here we go. Kozad Singers. Junior boys, fancy, thank you very much. 16-8.
powerhouse.
1680, anytime you're ready. Are you home? Here we go. Let's go. Are you there? 1680. Stand by, Team Girl Jingle, Iron Star. Get us the next song lined up.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.